Any questions? If not, we will let the contest begin. Our first contestant is Jeremy Udell. The title of his speech, My Big Secret. First contestant, Jeremy Udell. The title of his speech is My Big Secret.
I have a secret. It's about me. Something I just recently learned about myself. It's good you're all sitting down, because you will be shocked by this secret. I am fat. That's right, you heard me correctly. I'm not thick, I am not big boned, I am not a little out of shape. I am totally and unavoidably fat. Now this momentous revelation was brought to me by a psychic in Sedona. He had been reading my aura, yes. And after looking at this beautiful spectrum of colors, he looked up at me and looked deep into my eyes and said to me, your life would be vastly improved if you cut out sugar. Wow, he went deep into his bag of tricks for that one, didn't he? You mean a Snickers bar a day doesn't keep the doctor away? I didn't pay much attention to him, because come on, psychics are quacks, we all know that. But the idea became much harder for me to avoid. On my most recent airline flight, I was standing in the aisle waiting to get into the bathroom when a voice announced my condition with finality. Sir, I'm going to need you to move all the way into the aisle so I can get the cart by. Really? The guy in front of me, who's a little bit bigger than me, can just scooch up against the row, but I literally need to move all the way out of the aisle? Wait a minute, maybe he's not that much bigger. Wait a minute. Oh, goodness. I suppose there were signs before. The fact that I could only get a couple inches off the ground in my basketball games to go for a rebound, that might have tipped me off, but bad knees, you know, it's got nothing to do with the weight, come on. And the fact that I kept splitting my pants every time I bent over and had to buy a whole new wardrobe of pants, you know, clothes shrink. I mean, come on, everyone deals with that. And then my wife recently suggested we should go on a diet together. Well, she had promised me early in our relationship she would never talk to me about my eating habits. As long as I didn't eat ugly, that is, me personal. And I asked her, well, why are you breaking that promise to me? And she told me, it's because I don't want you to die. I'm not going to die, right? Well, recently I have been connecting some dots. My grandfather, Jack, on my mother's side, was by all accounts a wonderful man. Sweet, funny, easygoing. At my parents' wedding, he had a heart attack and died. He was 50 years old. But that probably won't happen to me. My grandmother had a brother who had a heart attack and died in his 30s.
Wow.
I don't like where these dots are leading at all. But my problem is, I love food. I love food! The greasier, the fattier, the better. I want bacon with everything. What doesn't go better with cheese? And chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. How do I stop this? Growing up, Nancy Reagan taught me to just say no to drugs and alcohol. Well, that's not my addiction. My addiction is food. How do I get off of food? I've tried. I really have. For all of my joking earlier, I really have tried diets and I just don't stick to them. They're too hard. So I need a plan that I think can work for me. And I've come up with one. It's 6 steps, because it has to be easy. I can't go a full 12. I've got 6 steps. I need to keep to that plan, and I need help. Step 1, I'm not going to eat so late at night. 7 p.m. is my cutoff. Everyone knows when you eat late, it packs on those pounds. And so I'm going to stop myself at 7 p.m., no more. Step 2, drink lots of water. This is a really beneficial step because I like water and it's great for step 1. If I'm hungry late at night, drink a big glass of water. Should cure most of my cravings. Step 3, I'm going to walk 30 minutes a day. You know, it doesn't seem like much, but I am such a couch potato. It is so hard for me to get up and moving. If I can just get in a habit of starting to exercise just a little bit, I really feel like it'll get me moving more, and I'll be more comfortable with going regularly to a gym. So step 1, walk 30 minutes a day. Step 4, I'm going to snack on fruits and vegetables and nuts. Not so much on chocolate and chips. I love chocolate and chips, but I like fruits and nuts and sort of vegetables. But the point is that there are other things I can eat when I truly have to have something. Step 5, I'm going to cut out pizza completely. No more pizza. It seems like it's not that hard, but I love pizza, but it's got no redeeming value. One thing I'm going to totally give up. Don't have to give up everything that's bad for me, but I'm going to give up one thing to start, and it's pizza. And step 6, and probably the most important step, I'm going to tell everyone I know about this plan. Because I need help. I can't do this alone. Will you all help me?
Yes.
Yes.
Help me don't eat late and don't eat pizza, don't snack on chocolate. Hand me an apple, hand me a glass of water, please. Because I want to take away obvious advice psychics can give me. I want to be able to squeeze by that cart on the airline. And I want to see my grandkids someday. I don't want to die. Can you help me with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Conte.